So, have you thought about what films that you would probably deconstruct then? So you've said about that you do Inception. And
yeah, we've got a list of films here, like...
Okay, lovely.
Anything with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Shutter Island, Donnie Darko. Oh, there's some good ones. Yeah, some good films there. Point Break's probably a bit more of a kind of crime, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what
Certainly the others, yeah, there's some, they'd certainly fit in that genre. I've not seen Buried, is that good? Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds? Is that
when he's sort of locked in the box for 2 hours.
Yeah, because the trailer looked really interesting. Is it because it's shot in a way that's very claustrophobic, isn't it? It kind of makes you...
We looked at the opening for it, and the opening's quite good. It sort of, there's nothing to do with the film almost, but it's like pipes or like, you see like worms or ants digging, sort of like that sort of thing. So it sort of isn't a part of the film that sort of gives away what it's like.
Right.
So we should do something like that as well.
So the rough idea is some sort of psychological thriller, but at this moment you're not really sure what's going to happen.
Yeah, because there's so many like different things.
Well, I think that's actually good, because when you're doing your research, or hopefully what will happen, is when you start watching some of these films and deconstruct them, is you might start to get sparks of ideas in terms of like, oh actually we could do this and set it in this location and twist it and look at it from this angle. So I think the fact that you haven't got a concrete idea is actually in your advantage, because you can, once you've done the genre work, you can start to deconstruct these sorts of films, and then start to find things that you like, or notice reoccurring themes, like what are they doing with the sound in all those films, how are they creating that tension, that mystery, what are they doing with the camera or the editing to not reveal who the antagonist is. So like Lovely Bones, even though it's quite a famous book and stuff, it's done really well with like that character and the kind of underground kind of bunker he's got where he commits his crime. Seven's brilliantly done with Kevin Spacey. It's only with about 2/3 of the film. You're about 2/3 through the film until you realise it's Kevin Spacey. Because every time they see the killer, they just show his hands, or they show his shoulder as he's kind of like running. And you just see that the only shot you really see is that one in the corridor where he's got the groceries, isn't he? He's at the end of the corridor, and then he runs as that whole chase sequence, and you still don't see him.
It's like the start, like the intro to that is just, I think it's Kevin Spacey writing all stuff in books, and it's just like you see everything but who he is.
Yeah. And that's brilliant for setting up. So that's a classic example of like Enigma codes, isn't it? So you're teasing the audience, you're showing them everything but who this person is. So you could show them every other character in this film, and they wouldn't know who it was. And because they don't give away any distinguishable features other than the fact that he pulls his fingerprints off, but then he's all the characters wearing gloves because it's raining.
They kind of do the opposite in like Unknown and Salt though, because they give you the character and then you think that you know them, and then they completely go against
Salt's
that.
Very confusing, isn't it? Because she's kind of like, oh no, you think, oh no, she's CIA, oh no, she's not, she's a mole. What? No, she's a mole the other way, and she's trying to find who the mole is.
Yeah, and then you never know what side she's on throughout the whole thing until the ending.
Very end.
And even the ending's a bit...
Well, they made 3 different endings. Did you? When I got it on DVD, there were 3 alternative endings. I couldn't figure out which he was on.